My name is Fong Pei. Today I would like to present about the value management and evaluation metric for 300-bedded hospital with outpatient facilities, COVID-19 Vaccine Administration Center (VAC), and COVID-19 related medical and pharmacy facility outlets. So, why value engineering? Value engineering, known as value analysis, emerged in the US in the 1940s and 1950 century, when industrial supply were in limited supply in the aftermath of the Second World War. It is focused with assuring required functionality at the lowest possible cost without sacrifice quality, reliability, performance, or delivery. So why value engineering? It encourages the replacement of the less costly material and technology without affecting functionality. It is solely concerned with the function of various components and materials as opposed to their physical characteristics. High value management. In the UK, it emerged in the 18th century and 19th century as a modern process for determining how strategic value may be put up for a project by assisting in the development of the appropriate project risk. It is the process of planning, assessing, and developing the project in order to make the right decision about the optimized balance of the benefit, risk, and cost. And why value management? Is a proactive, creative, problem-solving service that uses a multidisciplinary team-oriented approach to make the customer value system appreciated at various stages of the project development and life cycle. The construction sector implements VM for many reasons and purposes. VM is a methodical approach to identify, optimizing, and attain high value for money while satisfying all of the client requirements. VM is used in the construction industry to define a methodical process of examining a building function to guarantee that it is supplied in the most cost-effective manner. Benefits of value engineering. First, better communications. Better communication between department and individual with resulting in better collaborations. Second, continued updating of database management. Third, in the organizations that is a crisis amorphous, individuals are encouraged to provide solutions that will result in overall cost saving and improved performance. Fourth is the individual and department reflections in positives for tenor economic excellence. And the last one is the improved capabilities and preparedness to cope with change in demand and quality. Benefit of value management. First is the clear decisions. A clear decision of what value means to the owner and end user will allow for actual decision making throughout the process. The second is a foundation for developing a coherent project brief that expresses the project sponsor goal and expectation in terms of value and functions. This enhances communication among all stakeholders, allow one to comprehend and respect the restriction, expectation, and requirement of the others. The third is a functional foundation for analyzing and improve the project business case by considerations both monetary and non-monetary reward. The fourth one is a tool for achieve the best possible balance between the requirements and expectations for many stakeholders. The last one is a foundation for ensure that the project delivers business advantage and meet users' needs in the most effective manner possible. This most show the process of value management. There are six major stages of value management activity. First is the challenge, such as the chairman or leaders. The second is the VM audits, which for the checking and the examines. The third is the workshop for 14 hours. And the fourth one is the package review. And five is the contractor change proposal. And the last one is the design and construction audit. Evaluation metrics. Evaluation matrix is an incentive tool for planning and organizing and evaluations. It is a simple table with one row for each evaluation questions and column that address evaluation design issues such as data collection method, data source, analysis method and criteria for comparisons. The design metric links its evaluation question to the means for answering test questions. The advantage of the evaluation matrix is easy to finish. Client can direct involve in the evaluation alternative. Assigning weight and score to criteria often help the client to expect what he or she really wants. If the client does not agree with the best choice for satisfy the criteria, he or she can adjust the weight to change the final results. And the final one is the preferred option may be quickly determined and the selection explained using the evaluation metric. The advantage of the evaluation metric is often overlook the real problem by concentrating on detail of little significance. For example, generating a list of evaluation criteria may be of little benefit when the curve of the problem is response times, fault tolerance, and automatic restarts. Weight and score are assigned on a case-by-case basis. Function analysis system techniques. FAST is one of the value management tools. It is a technique to develop a graphical representation showing the logical relation between the function of a project, product, process, or service based on the question how and why. It assists in objectively thinking about the problem and determine the scope of the project by display logical links between functions. Participants can identify all linked functions thanks to the group of the function into a function logic FAST diagram. The FAST diagram may be used to determine if and how a proposed solution meets the project requirements, as well as to identify any superfluous, duplicate, or missing functions. Priority setting metric. The priority setting metric is a tool for evaluations and making decisions about the relative importance of a list of specified criteria for accomplishing the client goal. The priority setting metric works by assembling a collection of needs at a time, allowing for a single decision on the relative importance of each criterion. The structure is ideal for reviewing concern and objectives at an early stage of project development, since it assesses all submitted criteria. The following is the example of the criteria. Weight scoring metric. The aim of the weight scoring metric is to evaluate each solution or proposal against a set of predetermined criteria that have been ranked in order of importance. It's a decision-making tool that weighs several possibilities against a set of weight criteria. Common use include deciding between optional solutions or choosing the most appropriate software application to purchase. Hereby is a rank for the weight scoring metrics. In these assignments, a new medical 300-bedding teaching hospital comprising of outpatient facility, a COVID-19 vaccine administration center (VAC), and COVID-19 related medical and pharmacy facility need to construct by the SUKD1900653. CCC Student was chosen as a team to undertake the project value management research. Although the project is still in the early stage of design, the SUKD1900653 has already secured clearance for the building plans. The VM team discovers the proper balance between cost and quality in order to build a long-term output with greater value, which will result in a better profit margins as mentioned in the brief. As a consequence, a value management study is conducted to fulfill the demands of the customer. This is the proposal for new medical 300-bedding teaching hospital. The below is the priority setting metric for electricity types. In this weighted scoring metric for electricity types, solar panel system score 269.5 high mark and traditional TMB electricity only score 263.5 marks. Solar panel system is more suitable to install for the hospital, as it scores each 5 marks in design, cost, material, and technology. Solar panel system collect the clean renewable energy in the form of sunlight and convert the light into electricity, which can then be used to provide power for electrical load for hospital. Therefore, it is more cost-saving and eco-friendly compared to traditional TMB electricity. Besides, solar panel system design is more effective and technology compared to traditional TMB electricity. This is the proposal for COVID-19 Vaccine Administration Center VAC. Below is the priority setting metric for the syringe finishes type. Based on the weight scoring metric for syringe finishes type, plasterboard syringe is more suitable to construct in the hospital compared to reduced chair syringes. Plasterboard syringe get a high mark in 123 mark and reduced chair syringe get 70 lowest mark. Plasterboard syringe is great in aesthetic finish, cleanliness, and reliability of supply, as its score is 5 marks compared to reduced chair syringe which only score 2 marks in aesthetic finish, 4 marks in cleanliness, and 2 marks in reliability of supply. This is the proposal for COVID-19 related medical and pharmacy facility audits. Below is the priority setting metric for the four finishes type. Ceramic floor finishes are more suitable than wet floor finishes as it scores 126.5 high mark compared to wet floor finishes only get 97.5 mark in the weighted scoring matrix. Ceramic floor finishes score is 5 mark in durability, maintenance, cleanness, and reliability of supply. Wet floor finishes only score 3 and 2 mark in durability and maintenance as it need to check every 10 to 20 years. In addition, the cleanness and reliability of supply for wet floor finishes not as nice as ceramic floor finishes, as these only score each 4 marks. Therefore, ceramic floor finishes will be chosen for the proposal. In a nutshell, value engineering and management are very useful to manage a project. It can increase the availability of the area used, suggestions of the finish allowed in cost saving, provide a better value and more for a project in terms of life cycle cost. For my suggestions, the advantage of integrating value engineering and management study for the project should be demonstrated clearly to the customer so that it can be incorporated early in the project. Furthermore, the value engineering and management ideas should be extensively publicized because of its benefits such as simplifying decision making, cost optimizations, efficiency, and delivering maximum value to customer.